Yeah, hi, hello. So we are today going to see the maximum element after decreasing and rearranging, right? Uh, so in this question, what it is given is like, let's understand the question first. So you are given an array of positive integer, right? And we have to perform some operations, possibly none. So basically, they are saying that perform the minimum number of operations so that it satisfies these conditions. And condition is the value of first element in array must be 1. This is the first condition. And the second condition is basically what they're saying is for two adjacent element, the difference must be at max 1. It can be less than 1, but at max it should be 1 only. So these two are two conditions. And what is the operation which we can do? The operation which we can do is like decrease the value of element of array to a smaller positive number. So we can just decrease, we cannot increase it. And also just see that we can decrease it by any number. So suppose we have given 50, we can make it 1 directly, and that will be counted as one operation. That is one thing. And then we can rearrange the element in any order. So these are the two things which we need to do. Like these are the two operations which we can do, and we have to make it something like this, right? So let's see how we can do it. So in the example number one, the input array is 2, 2, 1, 2, 1, right? So we can arrange it in a way, let's say 1 and then 1 and then 2 to 2, right? And now if you see the difference between the adjacent element, so if we say something like 1 and then 2, 1 and 1 and 2, 2, 2, right? So the difference between all the elements is less than 1 or less than or equals to 1, right? So we have to return the maximum among these numbers. So we can return 2. Let's take another example. So suppose we have something like 1 and then 5 and then 5 and then 5, 5, 5, 5, something like this, and we have to return at the end the maximum like after reducing we have to return the maximum number. So once we reduce it, what we can do is like 1 and then this can be 2, this can be 3, this can be 4, this can be 5, and then this can be 5, and then this can be 5. So what is the maximum number? Maximum is 5, so we'll return 5 over in this case. Let's see another example. It's like so 5, 5, 5, 5, and then there is this 100. So we have to reduce this. The first number we have to make it 1, so we'll make this 1. For this 5, we have to, like, we cannot keep it 5 only because the difference between two number must be at least 1, right? So we can do it 2. We can either like do it 1 as well, but we need to like reduce like we can make everyone 1, right? But we can, like when we decrease the number, decreasing 5, like from 5 to decreasing it to 1, it will take maximum time, but from decreasing 5 to 2, it will take less time. So we will decrease this 5 to 2 so that the condition will still be satisfied. We can decrease this 5 to 3, we can decrease this 5 to 4, but yeah, for this 100 we have to decrease this to 5. Why? Because we have to the consecutive difference must be at max 1, right? So due to this we need to do this. So this is how we can do. So let's see how we can do this in code. So what we can do is like, let's see the code directly. It is very simple and easy problem. So this is our size of the code, like size of the array, and we are sorting this array in ascending order. And for the first element, we are making it 1 because that is required. And now for all the remaining elements from 1 to n, what we are checking is like if the difference between the element I and the I minus 1, the previous element, if it is more than 1, then what we are doing is like we are assigning that element with one greater value. Like suppose for my, if my element is 2 and its previous element is 1, I did not need to do anything because this condition is already like not satisfied, right? Because like it is not greater than 2. But if this satisfies, it means if the element is greater than 1, then we are just updating a number which will be just plus 1, and we are just in this way this loop will run till end, and at the end we will be having one element which will be having the maximum number. So we are just returning that number. I hope this question you understood this question, and this is one of the very easy question, right? Yeah. So thank you so much for looking at the video.